Second Timothy chapter 3, verse 13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And as you can see, the closer we get to the end, the worse people become. Trust is out the window. Violence is up. Right? The envy and jealousy is at an all-time high, and you just never know when these demons are going to strike and where they're going to strike. So you had this group of women that went to a restaurant. I believe it was in LA, California, or whatever. And well, I'm gonna let it play. I don't want to give it away. It's just showing you how much you got to be aware, especially around the people that you're around on a daily basis. People may laugh in your face, call you their sister, call you their day one, they love you, but inside they hate your guts, man, and they'll put you to death for the littlest thing. Showing you just how bugged out the women here in the West are. Right? So, let's play it, man. Yabba Shemal Shah willing. The elect be edified. Shalom.
Downtown LA restaurant ends with several women being taken to the hospital with stab wounds.
2 suspects were also taken into custody, and Gigi Graciette is live in downtown with all the details. Gigi.
It was quite the end to a private party yesterday afternoon. Take a look at the video. This clip shared on Citizen app shows the large police and fire presence with multiple victims down in different locations. And there was the search for the suspects. And there were a lot of people who were simply watching all the drama unfold at Zaya Restaurant on 7th in downtown LA. And boy, there was certainly a lot of drama. This morning, we have exclusive new information on what happened as the private party was wrapping up. Apparently, servers brought the party the bill, and that's when sources tell us the fighting started. It was 4:40 in the afternoon, and apparently the all-girl group disagreed on something and started arguing with each other. That's when police confirm one of the women pulled out a knife and another one grabbed a bottle. The war of words quickly escalating into a very dangerous fight. Ultimately, the fire department says they evaluated 5 people at the scene, transporting 4 of them, all women, ages between 26 and 37. They were taken to the hospital with stab wounds. Some were stabbed, police tell us, with a knife. Another person was stabbed with that bottle. The 5th victim, they're just calling her Jane Doe because apparently she did have some cuts to her face, but she just decided to leave the scene. By early evening, police confirmed 2 suspects were arrested, and this morning, those 2 suspects, both women, are still behind bars. They're facing charges of assault with a deadly weapon. And bringing it back here live, we're told that one of the suspects in jail is possibly related to one of the victims in the hospital. That still has to be confirmed. Police have a lot of work to do on this case. Meanwhile, no word on whether or not that bill was ever paid at Zaya Restaurant.
So here it is. You get a group of women that go out for a private event, because you know how these damn women like to be amongst other women, and yeah, we don't need no man, and we're gonna show the world how how successful we are by having a private dinner, and we're gonna rent out this and rent out that, and we're gonna be elegant and extravagant and all that bullshit. So then you get the bill, and somehow, some way, a fight breaks out. A bottle is cracked and a knife is drawn. and people are stabbed. 1 minute you eating and laughing and joking with everybody, and the next minute them same people are trying to put you to death, cut your face. And one thing I always knew, if you have one woman trying to, you know, distinctively tear another woman's face apart, that means that that woman is jealous, man. Right? They're jealous. But this is the time we're in. Matthew 24 and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Right? See, they said that one of the ones that did the stabbing that's in jail was maybe related to one of the victims. So it's probably a family member or something. Showing you can't trust your family like that. You can't trust your closest friends, so-called. You can't trust them, man. Right? It's not, hey, man, it's somewhere you shouldn't put yourself in. It's not a situation you should put yourself in. Because, you know, people, like I said earlier, trust is going more and more out the window, man. You know, you can't trust, you know, your closest friends anymore. People are in a rut, and they won't even say anything, man. They won't let you know. They won't let you know, man. And next thing you know, you'll have a knife at your neck saying how much, you know, she never liked you and she hated you. So you got to be circumspect, man. You got to watch your circle. You got to watch your surroundings. Right? So let's get, I'm going to get through this quick. This is Sirach chapter 26 and verse 6. And it reads, but a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and a scourge of the tongue which communicateth with all men. So when a woman is jealous of another woman, man, that brings a lot of demons. Right? And you see it all the time, man. You might have four women together, but only one of those women are getting all the attention from men. These other women, they'll start hating on the woman, right? They'll go home and be like, what is it about her? Why they don't like me? And then you'll have, you know, the next time they meet the woman, they looking her up and down. You know, I'm not going to lie, man. My rib, she has an issue with that, right? A couple of people were around her, and I seen it. I told her these people really don't like you. You know, now she's getting it because, you know, you'll have my wife come around, and, you know, you'll have other women just look her up and down and give her smug looks. But then when it's time to talk to her, they smile in her face and they laugh with her and they want her around. It's been many relationships that went south and went sour because my wife wouldn't bend for other people, you know. Not to get on too much about my wife, but that's just some things I've seen. So I know this is true, man. Women are very jealous of other women. It's a competition. It's always been a competition, man. You could never have a bunch of women in one room without it being a fight or an argument. You see that on baddies, housewives of whatever, you know. But men, they can, you know, kind of vibe with each other. You know, if a brother dislike you, if he's a real brother, he'll let you know, man. Like, yo, I ain't like the way you did this and that. But, you know, the overall point is that you got to trust Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You can't trust these people out here, man. The people you call your friend. You can't do it. Let's get this last one, man. This is First Esdras, chapter 4, verse 37. It says, wine is wicked. The king is wicked. Women are wicked. All the children of men are wicked, and such is all their wicked works. And there is no truth in them. In their unrighteousness also they shall perish, man. So, hey, remember that saying? They say, you are who you hang with. You are who your circle, who you allow your circle to be around. Well, who you around, who's around in your circle, you are them. You just gotta analyze, the people that you all around, man, who you give your time to. Because if not, man, you're gonna get caught out there like these women. They ain't see it coming. That's how much hatred and jealousy that these women had on them, man. Where over a bill, who knows how much the bill was, but knowing these women, the bill was probably over $1,000, depending on how many women it was. But yeah, man, be circumspect and use discernment, or else. So I'm gonna leave it there. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, willing to elect with other Father. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. Until the next lesson, Shalom.